Are you looking for a low-carb, gluten-free, dairy-free, same-day bread ready in just a few hours? You are in the right video. This flaxseed bread is nutritious, packed with omega-3s and fiber, completely vegan, and the most surprising part, in my opinion, is how extremely soft it is. Look at this. It is not the cheapest bread we've made on this channel, but it still cost me about €2 in organic ingredients. Let me show you how to make it and stay until the end, because I will share a few extra tips that can make a big difference. The setup and ingredients. You only need a few simple ingredients: whole golden flax seeds, psyllium husk powder. This replaces gluten basically and gives the bread structure and flexibility. Baking powder, salt, and hot water. In terms of tools, you will need a grinder or a blender, and I highly recommend using a scale for accuracy. First, preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius, 360 Fahrenheit, and now we're going to grind our flax seeds into a fine flour, as fine as you can. Take your time here because this step is very important. I highly recommend sifting your flour to get rid of any stubborn, coarse pieces. This ensures a perfect, even crumb and prevent those giant air holes. If you have bits that just don't want to grind down, don't worry, we don't waste food here. Just save them for your smoothie, or you can sprinkle them later on top of the loaf for decoration or for some extra crunch. And that was the hardest part of the recipe. It's going to be super easy from now on. Okay, add your freshly ground flaxseed flour to a bowl, then add psyllium husk powder. Then add the baking powder, the salt. Mix everything well until fully combined. Now add the warm water. How warm, you might ask? It should be hot but not burning. 60 degrees Celsius is actually perfect for me. This is actually the temperature I use for my fresh lemon tea. The idea is that when we will be using our hands, that you don't burn yourself. And yes, I know what you're thinking, that my kettle is kind of cool. It's funny because I didn't want to buy that thing because I don't like to buy useless gadgets. I don't have space for that. But my boyfriend managed to convince me to buy that specific one. And now I use this feature all the time. I love it. I can set any target temperature I want. It's pretty cool. Then use a spatula or a spoon to mix everything until the water is fully absorbed. And then you can finish with your hands for about 30 seconds. Do not overmix. Shape your loaf on a pan lined with parchment paper. Wet your hands and try to smooth the surface to reduce the cracks as much as you can. Score the top. And optionally sprinkle seeds. And then press, otherwise they just fall off easily. And bake for 55 minutes. In the middle. Bye-bye. After 55 minutes, it's ready. Take it out and let it cool completely. Yes, I said completely, at least a good hour or more if you can. I know it smells amazing, but don't do it. Don't do it. If you cut it too early, the crumb will not set properly. And voila, it's time. Look at this. I was first amazed by the smell, and then the texture was mind-blowing. This is the softest bread I've made so far. So soft, it's actually perfect for sandwiches, and the taste is not strong. Pretty mild, nutty, and it's neutral enough in taste for both sweet and savory meals. Amazing. It's great. Extra tips. First, you can shape the dough as you wish. Do you want a loaf like we just did? Do you want buns? Do you want a baguette? Be creative. You just need to adjust the baking time. So for example, I made buns and they baked for about 35 minutes instead of 55. and they turned out super soft. I was very impressed. It was almost too soft, so soft that they are really perfect for burgers. To always use fresh whole golden flax seeds and grind them yourself. Don't buy milled flax. You want your flour to be as fresh as possible. And also, if they taste bitter, that means that they're rancid and you shouldn't use them. 3. Precision is super important in this recipe, so I'll suggest to weight your ingredients for the best results. And last but not least, when it comes to the storage, you can keep the bread at room temperature as long as it's covered, like I did in this glass container, for up to 2 days. After that, I recommend you putting them in the fridge for up to a week. And for more than that, just freeze the slices for up to 3 months. And that's it, guys. That was the recipe. How are you going to make it? Let me know in the comments how yours turned out. And if you are not going to try it, tell me why. I love a challenge. Maybe you want a version without something specific. Just let me know. All right. See you next week. Bon appétit!